Hello there, everybody. We're going to get started here shortly for the All Signs Love current feelings and what's next in this connection for June. If you are catching this as a replay, make sure you go to the comments and go peruse the timestamps so that you're not waiting. But if you're here live, say hello, let me know you're here, and we're going to get started here shortly.
Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Well, hello, everybody. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here. I hope everybody is doing well. Reminder that I'm not just here on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch, too, and we are streaming on Facebook as well. So don't be shy. Let me know that you guys are here. Hello, Star. We missed you. We missed you. My main moderator is hanging out over Twitch this evening, but make sure you guys say hello over here in the live chat. You can see everybody. Welcome back, Gungai. Welcome back, Shirley. Hello, Nafa. Hello, Bernadette. Anyone else I missed? Hello, Lisa. Guys, some exciting news. Some exciting news. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, you should see now for Twitch, it's going to be a subscriber button. For YouTube, it's going to be a join button. So if you would like to see the perks of what it's like to join the memberships, go check them out. All right. That does not mean that the Harmonia Friends community is going away. No, that's where the deeper dive is. That's where the extended readings, that's where my teachings are. That's where the services and discounts, the meat and butter. But you guys have been asking for more Q&A live chats. And well, I'm bringing them to the table here monthly. So if you want to join the membership and have that, that's where it's at. Okay. We're just supporting the channel. So it's officially unlocked today. Today, guys. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Hey, Shreya. Reminder, these are going to be collective readings. These are not going to be personal readings this evening. So some of you guys who are asking for personal questions, go to my website. I still have my tarot stories up. There's only a few of them left because I will be shutting down personal readings in a couple of weeks here because, well, my niece is graduating and I'm going to hang out with family. I just simply am. But we're going to get started here. We're going to start off with the birthday season. Happy birthday out there to my Gemini. Geminis are going to be up first. You guys are going to want to make sure you're checking your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You can check your other placements, or if you feel guided to listen to it, there may be a message here for you. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, and do not force anything to fit. We also have a goal going on over on YouTube. If we hit 5 donations this evening during the live show, we will unlock a collective. It's just that simple. Star, that is so exciting. Guys, my moderators, I didn't even know this. My moderator's birthday is tomorrow. Let's give Star a big shout out and wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Star. I'm so excited for you. I hope you're doing something fun. It's on a Friday. It's on a Friday, too. Hello, Birdie. Welcome back. Hello, Special. Welcome back. Gosh, that came quick. I feel like it was just like last year we were celebrating your birthday. Now it's like, bang, it's here. It's here. Birdie says, Harmonia, I have to say all your readings since I found you have been spot on. Birdie, you are spot on. It's just that you're open to hear the messages. It's just that simple. It's your intuition. When it vibes, that's how it shows. All right, let's get started here. Where are my Geminis at? Where are my gems at? Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, if we can hone in to my collective, whether they're here at the live chat or watching the replay this evening, what messages do we have here for Gemini? Thank you so much, Birdie, for the donation. We are 4 spots away from unlocking the collective. Real receipts. Gemini, the screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. Thank you, Birdie, for the second donation. We're 3 away. What else do we have here? Oh boy, test results. What's going on here? The guesswork is over. An answer is coming that will clarify everything or complicate it even more. Well, hopefully a baby isn't on the way. Some of you, maybe that is good news. Who knows? But let's just look at this metaphorically. Okay, because I'm reading for the collective. I'm reading for the collective. Thank you, Birdie. I'll give you a real shout out after this. Ooh, Gemini. This situation feels messy. This situation feels messy. I feel like an individual here, there's been some kind of misunderstanding. There's going to be some real talk here. I don't know if there has been some questioning, if someone's been cheating, there's projection, but somebody, I feel like there's a third party here. I just do. I feel like this has third party energy here. Something here. Your individual wants to showcase the real receipts. All right. Let's see how you're showing up. Let's see how you're showing up. Oh boy. You know what? This is so funny. I went to go pull tarot. I got distracted by Birdie. Birdie, thank you so much. Birdie just unlocked our target. But here we are. You're showing up as spilled tea. You got gossip here. That's a card we're going for. It just is what it is. Sorry, guys. I try not to interrupt the readings, but I just got a little bit distracted by Birdie in a good way. In a good way. 2 of Cups. Oh, Gemini. Here's the thing. This has to do, Gemini, with an individual who is watching you move on. I actually think you are in a healthy relationship right now for some of you. You know, it's actually starting to work out for you. This feels big. But maybe there is pregnancy here. Some of you, maybe it's just an up level. Maybe there's marriage involved. Maybe it's just like, I finally found my person. But how you're doing, dang, this person heard some gossip about you. So I do feel like this is an ex. I simply do. I think you have another relationship here that's budding. How does this person here currently perceive you? 7 of Cups. Well, dang. Well, dang. That you have more options than they do right now. I think that this person here went where they thought the grass was going to be greener. But I think what happened to them is the exact same thing they did to you. That's what it feels like strongly for you, Gem. How they perceive you is you were incredibly, I mean, you were definitely hurt, 7, 8, 9. You know, at one point, you know, your wish fulfillment was for this connection to work out. Now this individual here is realizing, dang, they are my wish fulfillment, and it hasn't worked out because nothing's worked out in this person's favor. What triggers this person here about you? Well, because you have another person here. You have a new relationship. And for those of you who don't have this yet, this is in the air that it is happening soon for you. We are in June's energy. Okay. Or whatever you're listening to this, you know, but I feel that this individual here is really showcasing here jealousy a little bit, watching you move on, celebrate. You know, you might have changed your status here, Gemini. Dang. Reversals are now up. Current feelings here for you. Yeah, they're not over you. They're not over you. You occupy this mind. Oh my God, they have a pride issue, don't they? Don't they? Ego. Could have been dealing with a Leo. Boy. Six of Cups. Look at these sixes. I think there's children involved. I don't know if this individual, the reason they left you is because somebody got knocked up. Some of you, that may be the case. All right. They may be stuck in a connection that's karmic. Others of you, it's just childish how this individual treated you, pushed you kind of to the side, kind of put you in the back corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but somebody put Gemini in the corner. How they emotionally feel is really shattered because they see you doing well. They see you doing well, and they're hearing some gossip here about you. Okay. Some of you, like I said, have recently got engaged, or you just changed your status to something, or you're going to be meeting somebody here this month. Internal conflict and weakness here, man, are they feeling stuck? And let me tell you, this person here is dreaming for a reconciliation that they know is not possible. Really. I think the confliction here is they chose a relationship where they feel incredibly lonely. It's not going anywhere for this individual. It just simply isn't. It's not. Their likely next actions here. Look at the Five of Wands. There's confliction. There's jealousy. You may hear from this individual. If you do have children with this person, it's just the gossip and the tea. You know, you may hear that this person is fighting or not doing well, but I think this person here likes to stir a ruckus. So I wouldn't be surprised with all of these fives that all of the turmoil of you moving on or you changing your status into a relationship really just, this person did not think that you would get over them. No. And some of you, it took you a long time. Look at all these fives. They burnt this bridge. This person burnt this bridge on you, Gemini. They did. The last row are all fives. Major wake-up call for this individual who is realizing now that they just lost all shots here. They're watching you move on. Advice for you, although I feel like you're doing well. Nine of Cups, yeah. Enjoy. Enjoy the relationship that's going to be coming in, because this relationship is healthy. You're not going to have, this person's going to appreciate the hell out of you, this new individual, or this person here you're with right now. But you do have a jealous ex, and no matter what receipts they have, the real receipts here is that you've moved on, you've made something official, and it's like, bang, what's happening for Gemini? Well, karma in a good way, justice. Okay. You're making official news. There's something happening this month where it's up leveling a relationship in a huge way here for you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Gemini. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. But if you'd like to support the channel, you can now hit join or subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. We're going to move on to Cancer. All right. I got to give a shout out. I got a little distracted. I saw all of these yellow things going across. But Birdie, thank you so much for making the collective possible. You rock. You did that in the first one, which was like amazing. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for paying it forward. And thank you, Diane, for your donation as well. We just started. So if we get 4 more donations there, then we'll make it too collective. But right now, let's just stick to Cancer. We're going to move on to Cancer next. Nafa is claiming this reading, the Gemini reading. I hear you. So I had fun today. I haven't put them over yet, Star, on Twitch, but wait till you see the emojis that I created for the YouTube and Twitch members. I'm so curious how they're going to show up, but I had a lot of fun with them. I had a lot of fun. I get to unlock more as I guess I gain members. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How does your current person here feel about you? What is going on first in this dynamic? Heartbreak. Sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. What hurts most isn't the ending. It's the fact that it never felt so right. Oh, boy. Throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just kidding energy. Ooh, this person's passive aggressive, aren't they? Well, this feels like an individual here where there is a potential messy breakup. You could be broken up now, or it could be a fresh breakup too, or a fresh fight. Let's see how you're showing up. Remember, no reversals on initial story play. How is Cancer showing up? Four of Pentacles. Feel a little stuck. Some of you feel stuck. It's like you want definitely something to change in this relationship, but you're trying to stay as grounded as possible. But you're also holding on. And let's see, there's energy. I mean, you could be holding back too, holding back from trying to fix things. Let's see how this person perceives you. Oh, the devil, that's how they perceive you. Clingy, possessive. I mean, there's a lot of lustful kind of energy here, but this person here feels that you hold high expectations on them. Dang. What triggers this individual here? The Queen of Pentacles. Well, I feel like this is your energy. You know, you're showing up here as the Four of Pentacles, but this tells me that you are trying to gain some stability. You're trying to remain calm and grounded and nurturing and caring. With that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, you may have that in your chart, but what triggers this individual here is that you can handle a lot of different things. And when this Cancer goes quiet, that's when this person needs to be worried. And right now, Cancer is quiet. They're holding back from trying to explain themselves. They're working from recovering. Some of you guys are sick. Some of you are not feeling well. Some of you are having some financial losses right now. I just feel like right now, your health, whether it's physical or mental, is the most important thing right now. And so you did what you had to do to create space. This person here is triggered by your nurturing and care and your well-being. But at the same time, right now, I think you're putting boundaries on giving all of that to this individual right now. Okay. Reversals are now up. Current feelings here for you. Six of Pentacles. You give a little, I give a little. You give a little, I give a little. But here's the thing. This person here wants 50-50. You know, it's almost like, hey, I put my dues in. I should have the rest of the day off. That's not how it works in relationships. Sometimes you can't. It's about a relationship being 100%. You know, some people have to do, you know, a little bit more because they're not doing well. This person here is breadcrumbing you, but they also feel that you're not doing enough and it seems unfair. Hey, Mizzy, welcome. How much you occupy their mind here? Five of Pentacles. They feel rejected. They feel hurt. I can tell you right now, this person is not taking accountability for their portion, other than that you have high expectations. Internal conflict here or weakness here is a Nine of Pentacles. See, this person, their weakness is independently, their stability, the work. You have the ability to do that. This person has an expectation of you to help them get to that point. That can be tough. So I do believe you were dealing with an individual in a codependent dynamic, whether you are helping them out with just giving time, quality time could be it too, money, effort, but you've pulled your effort back because you don't have the capacity to do that right now. Their true intentions and their likely move here for you in June. True intentions was we have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh boy. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Well, are they going to be nice about it? No. I think this person here is going to kind of be a pain in the ass here with you. But there is genuine love here. There's compassion. But at the same time, I also feel like this person is hoping to see if there's any kind of deadline to how long this is going to take. Because to them, they can't really go any further to where they want to be, you know? So I don't know. This is a tough energy here. It is. Look at that, the King of Wands. It's almost like they're blaming you. I don't see any accountability here. It's like they pull some of the weight and then they kind of turn it around back onto you this month. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this person here knows how to pull on your heartstrings. And the passive aggressiveness, it gets really old. Especially here if they're saying, well, I'm trying or I'm working on it. It's just that's impossible. Your expectations are too high. You're too sensitive. It's like everything that is being pointed out gets aggravated with this individual. They may even poke at you and just be like, oh, I was just kidding. You take things so seriously. Well, here's the thing. You're not doing that well. And there's a reason why you're so quiet. You're trying to recover here. Advice for you. Welcome, Dark Logic. Advice for you. Gosh, Nine of Swords. They're not going to figure it out. You know, your worry here is, oh my gosh, are they going to get and understand the silence? Are they going to understand why I'm holding back? Are they going to get that this person is not thinking about you? That's the part here where you are starting to realize what it is to be in a connection relationship. I do feel you're very patient, Cancer. But with the Sagittarius energy here, where the love has to come from both ways, I feel that it's not that there's not love here. It is, but how far do you have to go to prove yourself? And this is a relationship where an individual says, well, I can't go to that. So you got to meet me here. You got to lower your standards. So this is going to be a personal question up to you. You know, if you choose to do this, you may have a lot of anxiety wondering when they're going to evolve or step it up. And this individual just can't do it. You know, they don't have that capacity or not this time to do that right now. So this idea of waiting may actually, you know, it's not like you're putting a deadline on. Here's the advice here, Spirit saying. It's not that you're putting a deadline on this individual, because a lot of you feel guilty and shame for saying, let's give it 3 months. That deadline is for you. Now, can you stick to that deadline? That's it. That's what Spirit says. Be happy with what you stick to. If you need to rearrange it, then that is on you. I know a lot of you don't want to hear that, but it's going to be on you. Spirit's going to absolutely support you when you choose you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Cancer. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community. You can just go to my website, or if you want to support the channel and see additional perks, check out join or subscribe on Twitch and YouTube. We're going to move on to Leo. Leo is up next. Oh, really? That's fun. I appreciate you being here. We're working on a goal. We were so close yesterday, Star. You were out. I was so close to it. I actually wanted to surprise you and be like, we almost did it. But I was one short. I was one short. I was like, damn it. I'll have to check out his channel. Or hers, whoever it is. Hello, Joel. Welcome back. Leo is up. Leo, my lions are up. Oh, it's not your fault at all. I was trying to get it to showcase that I could do it. I was more bummed that I didn't get it. I worked hard. Well, Nightbot did. Let's be real. Nightbot did. Hey, Debbie. Welcome back. Leo, my lions and lionesses. Let's see what's going on for June for you. Let's see what's going on for June for you. Boiling point. Pressure has been building for too long. The situation's one spark away from full-blown combustion. Ooh. Lies detected. A version of the truth was offered, but it's curated, calculated, or conveniently incomplete. You have had it with this individual. You have had it with this person. I don't know if this person's always on their phone or they're keeping some secrets here, but I do feel that you are calling BS on this individual. Let's see here, currently showing up. Remember, no reversals in initial story play. Woo! No. We call this, what do we call this, Leo? No fucks given. I gotta watch it. You don't give an F anymore. You don't give an F anymore. You're like, I'm choosing me. I've reached my limits. Hey, Rich. I reached my limit. Oh, dang. How this person perceives you currently. Oh, yeah. They know it. They miss you. They feel guilty. They're shameful. They know they didn't put a lot into this relationship. I do feel like this person wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Simple as that. They know you're disappointed with them. You know what? I just don't even think you're crying about this individual anymore. What triggers this person about you? Oh, yeah, you moved on. Yeah. I'm out. I knew it. Leah's like, I'm out. I'm done. I don't care who you're texting. I don't care what you're looking at. This individual here is also curious. Have you found love? Have you replaced them? They just really thought that they were not going to be someone that you would easily replace. But now you're like, nope, I'm much better off. You made a big power move here. There's some really good things going on for you. Some of you, I don't know if you have currently relocated or you've blocked this person, but when I say move on, it's like, yeah, I'm out. I'm making it quite official. Delete all pictures, delete. I want a fresh start. And this person's triggered by it. They are triggered by your fresh start. Yeah. The current feelings here for you, they're watching you just be solidly stable without them. Let me tell you, this individual, if you think that they're in a connection right now, no, this is someone here who it's not going in the way that they anticipated to. Okay. Whoever they were giving time and effort here to, they're actually more lonelier than you think. Their internal conflict or weakness when it comes to you and their true intentions. Five of Swords, man, they just don't want to take any accountability. Lies. They make every excuse in the book to not take responsibility. That's why you just had to turn your back. This person hates to be wrong. Their true intentions here, ooh. Eight of Wands here, reversed. I don't need Leo. I still blame you. I actually think this person here is flipping the narrative. I would not be surprised here, Leo, if this person here is saying, I was forced to leave. They were so arrogant. They did not give me time and effort, and I'm pretty sure they were cheating on me when they were the ones who were doing it. I just feel like this person here is completely flipping the narrative on you. And their true intentions here is to run away from accountability. Yeah. Massive manipulator. Magician reverse. This is a person here who tries to work around free will. You know, look at that pointing the finger. Leo's going to get it. Leo's going to deserve it. So their intentions here is to throw all the negativity on you. And guess what? You get to return it. Return to sender. Love and light. Archangel Michael. It's not your job here to deal it out to them. But you don't have to take it. Okay. The next likely actions here of this individual is to be bitter, cold, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You know, they are remaining in their truth. They are trying to move on from you. They are. Did you leave a mark on this individual? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do they feel guilt and shame? 100%. Will they ever admit it? No freaking way. No way will this person ever admit it. This exploded for a reason. And this individual here likes to say that this tower moment here had to do everything with what you're doing was, not theirs. So they don't paint a good picture of you. What you need to focus on right now, which is your happiness. Oh, Two of Cups. It's not this relationship. What if you're trying to manifest love right now or a deep connection? Obviously you want to work on your own happiness. And I always say, take yourself on a date. Where would you like to go on a date? Be at those places, those locations, those spots, because that's usually where you meet your like-minded people. But this is also putting in what it feels to be in a loving relationship, feeling into what it's like. And Spirit saying, feel into that emotion here of what it would be like to be with a person who's very loving, sincere. And some of you, you've already met that person. It's like night and day. Yeah. But that doesn't mean another individual here isn't watching. They're watching. They're watching. Are they ever going to admit they miss you? Are they ever going to admit they screwed this up? No. Nope. That's what I got here for you, Leo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over our Harmonia Friends community where there's teachings and readings and meditations, or you can just support the channel and hit the join or subscribe button for cool little perks on YouTube and Twitch. We're going to move on to Virgo. You took a cruise when it was all over? Nice. That's nice. Thank you. Thanks, Star. I appreciate it. Virgo is up. Start every time. So my name, Star, you're spelling my name Tonyia, and it's actually Tamya. And I'm not calling you out on it, but it makes me smile because my sister's best friend growing up, she always called me Tonya. And I was like, don't call me that. And so she specifically would spell my name wrong to piss me off. And so every time I see it, I just smile and think of her. I love her to death. She's still my sister's best friend, but it's so funny. Like every time you say it, I think of Mary. I could literally hear her say, Tonya. Thank you, Debbie, for the donation. Guys, we are 7 donations in. I will do another collective bonus if we hit 3 more because we hit that quick. We just did. We simply did, which is awesome. But I'm also feeling generous. All right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo. Think of your current person. Making peace. All of the drama and the side eyes. Someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. Okay. Peace offering. Living large. Luxury is the new baseline for Virgo. They're not just dabbling in wealth, they're dwelling in it. Oh, wow. Now, I think this is more your energy that you're doing well. You're more stable, but I do feel like you have a person here that you're separated from. Living large can be any kind of thing. Whatever you feel rich in. How is my collective showing up? Rich. Damn. You're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. Rich. Independent. Entrepreneur. I mean, this is just a rich Virgo, all right? You appreciate life. You got someone here who wants to come on in. They're watching you from the sidelines. You see that? But they're watching you, and I feel it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna pretend they're not there. Until they approach you, right? Because you're not going to take an individual here who's just jumping in your DMs or your stories or viewing something and not actually saying, hello. Nice to see you. Let's talk. How this person here perceives you. Ooh. You mean business. Some of you are just born leaders right now. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Some of you are workaholics, but you are doing well. And if you have an idea this month, go for it. You rich son of a bitches. I mean, this is rich. This is fixing things. This person here sees you as very assertive, creating healthy boundaries. You want the truth. You're being very logical, strategic, detached. No more funny business here for Virgo. They're serious. They're cleaning up their act. And they're not letting individuals here disturb their peace. What triggers this individual here about you? Ooh. I think you set a boundary on this individual. I think that's why they're watching from the sidelines. You know, they feel like a page in comparison. They feel like a page in comparison to you. They know they owe you an apology. They're trying to find a good time when to do that. Reversals are now up. See what their current feelings are. Eight of Wands, current feelings is, I need to take action. They only got, here's the thing, this person knows they got one shot not to mess this up. Currently, they're planning how to communicate with you, how to show up. Their internal conflict or weak spot here and their true intentions. We have the sun is come clear, show up, and the higher font here reversed about this commitment and this breakup. Also, Virgo, you were right. This person here is kind of holding it back. You're right. Taurus energy. Could be an age difference between the two of you. And if it's not an age difference, you know, with this person being in a page level, it could just be an immaturity. Because whatever broke out into this person here wanted to prove that they were right and prove you wrong. And that really burned them. I feel for some of you, this person did not think that you would be happy without them. And they're realizing you're quite happy without them. They know in order to show up, they have to be present. They can't show up the way that they did before. Let's see what their likely actions are, because right now their likely actions for June is planning right now and not necessarily doing. We have the wheel, fortune planning. But here's the thing. This person is also praying for a second chance here with you. Four of Cups here reversed is a missed opportunity. They're fantasizing deeply, but what is a fantasy other than rumination? You know, I think this person is reciting how they're going to approach, how they're going to see you, but stepping up, they feel that you are going to say no to them anyways. So the rejection part is what's keeping them from even apologizing. Even though they know they owe you an apology, period. And you were right. I don't know if you caught this person in a lie. I don't know what it was that they were trying to prove you wrong on, but the Five of Swords here reversed tells me you had enough with this individual and their ego and their lies and their projection and their heartbreak and loss, and you called them out on it. What you need to consider for yourself here in June when it comes to love. No reversals. Keep at it. Your money's looking good. Okay. But also this could be your health and your well-being. All right. Your head is down, and that's where it should be on all the things that are practical for you. Because right now with that Wheel of Fortune, things are turning in your favor. Money, especially. Okay. I feel like an uplift of money. But here's the thing. You got the Wheel of Fortune here twice, and this was on their energy here of what they're praying for. All right. But this person here has not even started other than planning and fantasizing and getting stuck in the rumination here of taking actions of just saying and apologizing and taking accountability. All right. That's what I got here for you, Virgo. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community and teachings and meditations. And if you'd like to support YouTube or Twitch, you can also join over there for perks and fun Q&A monthly sessions that we're going to be having. Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Libra is up. Yes, her lovely scales. All right, Libra, you are up. Where my Libras at? Libra, let's see what's going on with you and your current person on your mind. What's going on in this connection? Doing the work. Growth is happening behind the scenes, healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. Okay. Fake profile. It's not just a filter. It's on full on facade here. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. Ooh. Libra. Well, I do feel like this person here is taking accountability. I think that they're watching you, and they're watching you from a fake profile. I mean, it's simple as that. So if you have somebody here, if you're an influencer, you know, they could be watching you that way. Or if you have, I don't know, an Instagram or a TikTok or Facebook, they're coming up as a fake profile, or they're just watching you behind the scenes so they can see you, not necessarily talking to you. But the smile on the face is that's the way this person's connecting to you to keep tabs on you. Let's see how you're currently showing up. Honest, authentic, you're the sword. Okay. You're showing up as there's my sword in the stone. Let whoever comes forth who can take that sword out of the stone be it. You know, I believe that you will listen to an individual as long as they showcase the truth and capacity here to take accountability. And so Libra, right now, you're very assertive. You're not really into playing games at all. How does this person here perceive you? Oh, the Emperor. Well, the Emperor's like, no. Checkmate. Okay. They perceive you as the Emperor, Aries energy. They see you as a boss, a leader, mature. You got your shit together. They see that you're doing the work. Some of you are influencers, or you're very creative and artistic, musician, songwriter, artist, this person here sees you as having a glow up. But it's more inner authority than anything. What triggers this person about you? Oh man, everything. Your happiness. I mean, this is the happiest card in the deck, all right? The Sun, because it's a yes card. What triggers this individual is that you make them extremely happy. And this is not something they can hide. Look, even in the fake profile here, look at them smiling. I think this person is watching you in a positive notion, not in a creepy way, like, oh, I could have had that. This is someone here who's like, you bring a smile to this individual's face. And if this is the way that they have to watch you, they're doing it. Okay. But I do feel that this person here is doing this way, way behind the scenes. And that's just so that they can see certain things that you're posting. Current feelings here for you, Queen of Swords. Yeah, like you hold that sword. You've changed. You've changed your stature. You mean all business. This person sees you as incredibly authentic, a powerhouse, born leader. What is the internal conflict or weakness with this individual and their true intentions? 8 of Cups. They walked away from you. You watched this person leave. Two of Pentacles. They go back and forth on this. Did I do the right thing? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Because right now this person is stopped because there's emotions that are rising. And the emotions that are arising is that you make this person incredibly happy. So if there has been little to no communication with this individual, it's almost like they're really getting a clear picture here that they spend more time watching you than they should. It's not really moving on. Intuitively, they felt guided here to walk. But notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is where they stopped. 6 is where they stopped because that's where the memories are. Thank you, Diane. Yeah. King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could have been dealing with an earth sign. But with it reversed, I do feel like this person right now is either cleaning up their act, meaning their health, their well-being, or their finances right now. And this is an individual here who may have not fully been invested in this connection. So I don't know if they were already in a connection and that's why they left, or maybe they weren't over their past. But this is an individual here who's working on the areas here where they didn't show up. Their likely next actions here for June. Look at this. We have Temperance here reversed. Ooh. Sagittarius energy. What's bubbling up here is some inner pain of anger. Not necessarily at you, but what they blew with not pouring in the emotions. I feel like this person, Libra, actually had very deep emotions for you. How they could articulate it was the issue. They thought it would be easier to go away to clear their mind, clear their head. What they find is that they can't get you out of their mind or their head. How is Libra? What's going on with Libra? Potential direction here for this month. Yeah. They're taking accountability. You know, they're looking at why they left. And are they moving towards you right now? Right now, the perception here is where their anger is coming from, how they had high expectations, what they weren't giving, what they were conceited with, their expectations. This person is doing the work. Now, they may not be doing it at the speed that you want them to, but they are watching you. Advice for you. No reversals here. Two of Cups. Again, another sign got this for their advice. Right now, your energy, Libra, if you are in a healthy connection right now, this is a connection here that you're focused on. And that's the one you should be at. But if you're trying to manifest love, this is Spirit saying to you, what's it feel like to be in a deep connection here with that cup, where you're both taking accountability, you're both holding on to it, and you're both seeing the offer of it. Because in the past here with this individual, see this pouring, they haven't really shared anything. So this next love offer that's coming in is an individual who's going to be sharing it with you. Now, some of you, it's not this individual. Okay. I want that's, and Spirit's being very clear on that. Not everything is meant to be found out right now. But some of you do have an individual here who has stopped on the path because they feel the pull of you pulling back, working on you, and they're learning from you as well. All right. So that's why the moon energy. And I feel like something's going to be clearing out because we do have the full moon coming up at the end of the week. So be on a look on there. Okay. Some purgings going on. You may even have dreams about this Pisces energy. All right. That's what I got here for you, Libra. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community, where you can find readings and teachings and a meditation library, or you can now join over on YouTube or on Twitch by becoming a member over there for perks. Libra is showing up. Scorpio. Scorpio is up. And I do want to give a shout out again. Thank you, Diane. We are 2 more spots from another collective reading. We have already posted. We already have 1. Birdie made that happen. It's like bang. Hey, Sherry, welcome back. How you doing? Good. Good to hear. All right, Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Think of your person. What's going on in this connection? Oh boy, double life. Someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. Well, I think this person is breaking their mask. Wedding day. There's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now. Interesting enough, I feel, oh my God, I hate this for Scorpio. I feel this is a person here who's like, you are my person for the rest of my life. Like, you're it. You are it. I think that's what they told you. I don't think they told you the rest of the stuff that was behind that. Thank you, Birdie. How are you showing up right now? It is so shady. How is my collective showing up? Remember, no reversals. Scorpio showing up. Ooh. I feel this for you. Healing. This is a card of healing, Aquarius energy. You got some good things coming your way, Scorpio. You do. It's because you have had faith. It's because you have forgiven, and not necessarily a person's action, but forgiven a situation that may have been taking up your time, keeping you from something more grounded. You haven't given up on love. We're at 9 donations. We're 1 away. How does this person currently view Scorpio? Guarded, and you're sticking with the boundaries. You don't want to go back. You do not want to go back. This person here knows that you're done with them. Thank you, Shirley. Guys, we just hit another collective bonus. What triggers this person here is that you finally said no. You finally said enough. You finally said, if you think you deserve this and my attention, prove to me that you can take this sword out of the stone. It's King Arthur's story. All right. This person doesn't feel legit to you anymore. Double standards. Double life. The mask is already, it's like, it almost feels like Scooby-Doo. You've already seen who's behind the mask. Now that you've solved the mystery, you've taken your mystery machine, you've got somewhere else. Reversals are now up. They will be affected by the first row here. Yeah. You've taken your light back. You've taken your power back. Leo energy. Currently, this person misses you. They feel a little bit broken. This person has a very dark side to them. So I don't know if this individual has a substance abuse or if they're dealing with depression, but they look at a very negative aspect with this boundary. How much you're occupying their mind here? A lot. They could have had it all with you. Some of you were married to this individual. Some of you had children with this person. But how much you occupy this person's mind? A lot. Internal conflict here is you moving on, moving away. Look at you in your crown. Wow. Cancer energy. I also feel like there's something coming up this summer for you that this individual is going to be pretty disappointed. And maybe that's because you all of a sudden have a connection, or you all of a sudden seem very unbothered. The World. Could have had it all. This person's here, true intention is to try to have closure. But they are having a hard time getting over you because they are ruminating on the life that they could have had with you. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo energy here as well. Their likely next action here for you. Ace of Swords. They're trying to cut the cord. But do you see how this sword is kind of covered? They're trying to repaint a picture. Some of you don't want to believe this, but they're trying to say, like, maybe I need to, paint the picture here of showcasing why I had to live a double life. But they have cloudy judgment here because they go back and forth with this individual, especially if you have children with this person. That's the part, because they're kind of like stuck with you in that level. But this is an individual here who's truly watching you move on. And currently, there's something in the energy of you that has just completely detached, but you're lighter, you're happier, maybe you're traveling, because these are travel cards. But you're in a circle, you're in a bubble, you're in a very protected bubble. So this individual can't burst that. Potential direction here for you, transformation. Whether they like it or not, change is here because Scorpio has changed. This is your card. I love how it's a daisy on this death card instead of the sun. It's kind of like a daisy energy. So it's almost like you're using this as fertile ground to grow a new future here for you. The bitterness is kind of going off, and you're seeing, what can I make out of this? Well, I can live my best life. Things to consider here for you. God, this is such a beautiful reading. This is unconditional love, self-love. Some of you, this was the biggest journey that finally led you to loving yourself fully, completely. This is something where you are being asked to enjoy filling up your cup. And also, reminder with those waterfalls behind you not to chase waterfalls. TLC just came in. Huge spiritual lesson here for you. But the next love, and it may be you, is one who's committed, is one here who has formalized it and understands what it is to be in a relationship that they desire and love. And I just feel for some of you, this is just such a spiritual awakening for you, because you're finding that at one point you chased a lot this relationship, that you realized you were chasing yourself the whole damn time. And so you are probably starting to settle in. I feel that with that star here, Aquarius energy. It could have happened more in the wintertime. You're starting to settle in to the pleasures of giving back to you, something that you've never truly been able or capable to do before, not to the way that you wanted it to because you were pouring into others. This is you just pouring into your cup, right? You're not in a rush here to find the next love. You just know that when it's here and it happens, you're going to be open to it. All right. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community, where there's readings and teachings and meditations, or you can support the channel by either subscribing or joining over on Twitch and YouTube, where there's other fun perks by becoming members there. Sagittarius is up. Guys, we got two bonuses. Birdie came swiping back in, and then Shirley topped that and said, we're doing it. We're doing it tonight. You guys wanted that to happen, and we are making it happen this evening. All right. See you later, Birdie. Thanks again. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, we got two bonuses. Holy cool. Love it. Mitzi, when'd you sneak in? I didn't see you here. You just snuck right on in here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius in June with this individual. Saggy. Here we go. Chasing clout. They're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight's the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. Oh boy. Also reminds me a little bit of Aquarius energy with the star. Could be dealing with Aquarius. Secret affair. They thought they could hide it, but whispers are growing louder. Affairs rarely stay hidden forever. See that star? God, you know what? Well, you're definitely dealing with an individual. Sagittarius got cheated on. You became the third party, whether you like it or not. Okay. I also feel that this individual here was seeking light from other people's attention. So they went back and forth here between you and another. So when things were sour with you, they went to this person. And when things were sour with them, they went back to you. Wherever they could be shining light, here where they look like the good guy or the good gal. They were seeking some validation. How are you currently showing up? Yes, we did. We hit it. We got 2 collective bonuses. You're showing up as the Empress. Taurus and Libra energy, all 4 queens and ones. All 4 queens in one, not ones. Your self-worth. A lot of you're nurturing, things that you can build on. Your money's looking good. And some of you are renovating. Like, I feel like there's things that are working in your favor, but I do believe you turned your back on this individual. You're focused more on your happiness. There's that sun. You're focused more on your happiness. And, this is where you're grounded. This is where you're going to be. How this person here perceives you. How they perceive you. Ooh, of having it all. You're doing really well. Some of you were born leaders. Your creativity is off the chart. Some of you are just looking good. I mean, this person here does have an immense amount of sexual attraction here for you. It wasn't that it wasn't happiness in bed. I think the sex was great with this individual, but that's what this person here thinks of the most here and perceives you is like they missed that. What triggers this individual here? Oh, dang. The Queen of Pentacles. That's a portion of you. How well you're doing. I think this person is jealous. I think this person here, there was a lot of competition here with this individual, Sagittarius. I think that either you make more money than this individual or people just value you. And that's something here where they did not feel seen or heard. They like the attention. Some of you, the reason they were in this relationship is because they like the attention you brought to them, but then they got jealous when they felt they weren't being seen. Well, that's just crazy. Reversals are now up. Current feelings here for you. Ooh. This individual self-sabotaged this so badly, but they can't deny anymore what they did to you, what they did within this connection. They can't. I think they're sitting in it. How you occupy their mind here and their internal weakness. We have the 3 of Cups. Well, you occupy the hell out of this person's mind. The weakness here is this person here was also occupying other people. It was all a good time to get attention, but this backfired on them because they thought that this would dim the light onto you, make you feel less than, and that you would dim it because then they would feel more in power. They didn't like the attention you were getting. They didn't like how well you were doing. They didn't like that they didn't have a piece of that, even though you would have given that to them. Some of you, the suckiest part about this is the secret affair was actually a mutual friend that you both hung out with. Doesn't make them a friend anymore. But that's how bad and ugly this got. It was a competitive nature here. Their true intentions. 9 of Cups are all about them. They're still seeking attention. I think this person here is just trying to find a way of how to bring it back towards them. Let's see what their likely actions here. Because wish fulfillment here is to have a piece of what you are offering now. Because they think that you have more than the other person does now. And if they're on their own, they have more than they don't have anybody. Nobody's second best here. Yeah, look at this. Their true intention here is to dodge another individual who could not live up to you. Or if that person blew them off, is to come back around. Juggler. Their true intentions here are to emotionally manipulate, come off with some tears, or, sadness. Throw it on really, really deep here that you were always their person. Five of Cups here reversed. Here they come. Is that bridge still there? Can I go back? You will be hearing from this individual. I do feel like this individual here is going to lay it on thick. And if this person doesn't come back, just know that energetically right now, they're going through a lot of emotions and hoping that either you start chasing them, and they might take a while for this. But others of you, this person is coming back, and it's going to be, wanting to move in the graces here to you. Hopefully not to move in, but it feels like that. This person here just wants to move right into bed with you. Don't become the third party already, because I think you were at one point. What you need to focus on, keep going. Keep going. Some of you aren't going to listen to me. Some of you are, or even the cards. But Spirit is saying, listen to the cards. 8 of Cups, okay? You're meant to keep going. Don't let this individual sob story take you away. Where are they walking here to? Look at this. 3 of Cups. Don't become a third party again. Walk away from this. This person's playing games. That's what I got. All right, Sagittarius, if that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community, where there's readings and teachings and meditations, or you can now join over on YouTube and Twitch, subscribing, and to just hit that join button for all kinds of perks and members only things to do. Capricorn is up. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We still have Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and don't forget we have 2 collective bonuses where the Zodiac dice will roll and your sign may come up again. So be on the lookout. We got 2 bonuses here. Oh, I think it's no. It's let's roll. I did the same thing. I did the same thing the other day. I did the same thing. I was like, wait, no, that's not it. Yes, it's Cappy time. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Current feelings of this individual here. What's going on here? Oh gosh, canceled. They crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. Oh God. What in the Jerry Springer is this? Drama queen. Don't get pulled into drama. If peace showed up, they'd start a fight out of boredom. Oh God. You're dealing with the drama queen? Caught red-handed. This person here was caught red-handed. I think you have receipts on this individual. I don't know if you figured something out online, but public to me says it's like this person was out and about, not where they were supposed to be. Some of you, they lied. Doesn't necessarily mean they cheated on you. Some of you, they just cheated you out. How are my Capricorns showing up currently? Remember, no reversals on initial story play here. Page of Cups. You're showing up as someone here who's open to new love opportunities. I don't know if you're necessarily open to this individual. We're going to see more of the story, how it plays out. But for you, you know, maybe you are hoping for a message or response here of, hey, how are you? Checking in. I apologize. But right now you're showing up as the Page of Cups. So for you, you're trying to move forward and be loving and sincere. And it may be hard for you because your cup may have been depleted for quite some time here for you. How does this person actually perceive you? I feel like this person's going to blame. I'm sorry. I just feel it already. This person's going to blame here. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny. This person here perceives everything goes out on your favor. They see you as a karmic tie. They perceive you as an individual that just everything happens to go in your favor. And not that I do feel like this person's just blaming you. You know, they do not want to take accountability on this energy. What triggers this person? Because if they're showing you the wheel, that's usually like a card here. Oh, the defensiveness. The pushback. You push this person. Some of you pushed them out. Some of you kicked them out. Some of you said, get out. Some of you just simply defended. How do they currently feel about you? Page of Pentacles here reversed. Okay, you ready for it? They see you as, I mean, you're showing up as a page, but here they see you as someone here who is an easy target, that you were immature, that you fell for this person hard. But it was what they offered you that may have felt like $1 million at the time, but now their current feelings is that you threw them away. You didn't take things seriously. How much you occupy this individual's mind? A lot, because you've created closure. You know, some of you, this was a long distance relationship. I see keep it like a circle. So there was a lot of karmic patterns here where maybe false starts with this individual. But currently you're in the midst here and maybe they're watching you online. Could be that too. But this is an individual here who's trying to create closure, but at the same time is ruminating about how defensive that you were about whatever they crossed. Maybe this individual, maybe this was a situationship. Could have been that too. Temperance here. They let their anger override. Sagittarius energy could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. I think there was a lot of jealousy and comparing. I think that this person here blew up. Wanted you to be a particular way, so their expectations here got kind of clouded by you, who said, no, that's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. I don't want that. But there's a bitterness in this individual who's currently in your energetic field. Their true intentions. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. But this is clouded. Their intentions here is to offer an apology. That's their intentions, but we're going to see what their likely actions here, because it's something here that's not small, it's big. It's something here that they feel that they can actually address this defensive energy here. But it is an apology here. But their actions here, because it's clouded, Hierophant here, reverse. The problem is that this individual is holding back an apology because they're anticipating that you will come back. This is an energy here where you used to always come back. Some of you went to school with this individual, or you worked with this person. You grew up with this individual. Others of you, if there was talk of marriage, it was having cold feet, canceling the wedding, canceling the plans. But they want to address this cancellation, like something that got canceled. Yeah, Two of Cups here. So you're heavily, look at this. It looks like Jesus. I feel like this individual will never admit that you are more on their mind than they want you to be. At the same time is hoping that you will come back and set something right so then they can apologize. But until you do so, it's like, they just keep holding back. So they just kind of ruminate about how this changes and what needs to do it. But there's anger here. So I feel like energetically, currently, this individual is angry with you. They are the drama. Are they realizing they're the drama? No. Advice for you if this resonated for you. Look at this, a Knight of Cups. Page of Cups and Knight of Cups. You got new love coming. You do. It's not this individual to step up. Who is this individual? Who is this new love connection here? Look at this. Strength. Could be dealing with the Leo. It's going to happen in the summertime. In the summertime. You got new love coming your way, Capricorn, in the summertime. Not this individual. Okay. I think you maybe had to hear this pattern of this individual. Some of you did not get, you had to create your own closure, but some of you needed to hear this story because it's like, I know they're thinking about me, but I don't have the validation. Well, you just got your validation. You also got a validation here that you did the right thing by being open to new love opportunities, because there's a new offer that's coming into you that's genuine and it's not at a page level. All right. That's what I got here for you. If this resonated here for you, Capricorn, go ahead and like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over Harmonia Friends Community at my website, or you can also become a member and join on Twitch or YouTube for additional perks. Hey, Queen. Welcome. Well, you're just in time. Welcome, Moon. Hello. Some new Twitch individuals here. Well, you guys are just in time for Aquarius. We got Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. And if you have missed your sign, you can always go back on YouTube. I will have timestamps after the live show. But we also have 2 collective bonuses. So we're going to see what the Zodiac dice have to roll soon when we get there. But Aquarius is up first. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Aquarius, here we go. Current person here. What's going on here between you and this person? Scam alert. It's not always just about money, Aquarius. Clout, access, reputation. There are many ways to get played. Oh, you got played. Curated image. Every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. This person is not over you, Aquarius. They're not. I think this person is playing off that they're doing well. They don't need you. I think that this person here is purposely posting things to give you that energetic feel of like, I'm moving on. Stars on Twitch. You got to look here in the live chat on this thing. This is where you can see everybody's. He's here. No reversals on initial story play. Aquarius, currently, how are you showing up? Too busy. Your head is down. You're not focused on this individual at all. You are too busy. You're working on your money. You're working on your house. You're working on your well-being. Some of you, your health. Some of you, a new relationship. How this person perceives you. They're not sure how you feel about them anymore. You know, they go back and forth. I think that this person here, there is some uncertainty in this connection. The crossroads is like not sure of where this is going. So I don't know if this relationship never took off. This could have been a friend zone connection. Yeah. They're all going at the same time. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. 10 of Wands. Dang. This person's got a lot of baggage. They're right at the tail end. So, I mean, the 10 is all they can hold. They can't hold back anymore. God, what triggers this individual is how much you carried. How much you carried. I think you were able to carry some and more, but you know your limits. And so I think you were like, I'm done. So this person here had some baggage. How are they currently feeling about you? Reversals are now up. It will be affected by that first row here. They see you doing well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you are on fire. Look at her hair. It's amazing. I love this. You're so intuitively honed in too. I always see the Queen of Wands, someone very intuitive with that kitty cat, you know. But Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. I think you're just working on yourself. And if you're creating something, it's flying. It's taken off. You're getting a lot of good attention here, but how this person here feels about you is that you're glowing. You're doing good without them. You're also only holding one wand and not holding 10, you know? So they perceive you as happy. happier. How much do you occupy this person's mind here and the internal conflicts? Ooh, more than they like to admit. The Tower. They're focused on when you ended this, because this is for an Aquarius here who said, I'm done holding all of this baggage and this weight. You need to carry this on your own. And so they're triggered that you put a boundary up with them and that you walked away. Now their intentions here is coming up. It could be an earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, the fact that this looks like I'm thinking like fantasy with the dwarves like in the rocks. I feel like this person here is really working on their stature, their money. Their true intentions here is to be more grounded. They're working on themselves too. They are 8, 9 of Pentacles. You know, this person is actually working really hard on their finances, caring for their family, nurturing themselves. All right. Let's see what their true intentions and their next likely action here towards you. The Emperor reverse. They're egotistical. Look, you see this wand? It kind of looks like the same character almost. They do. They look similar. Aries energy. You know what it is? This person's very competitive to you. Like if you're doing well, they want to do well. They want attention. So I feel the problem with this relationship is somebody here is not quite up to the stature. That's why there's a scam alert here. It's not always just about money, but this person here cares about their reputation. And there's something about your reputation that they feel that you're above. So this is an individual here. Be careful, Aquarius. They may be coming back because your reputation is on fire right now. So they feel they want a piece of that. June energy here, Ace of Swords. Do not be surprised if this individual shows up, calls you, communicates, but clouded judgment here. I do feel like this person wants to talk and open up with you, but they are heavily egotistical. No, I do private readings. It's over at my website, Harmonia Friends. Potential. I told you, did I not just say judgment was here? Did I not just say judgment is here? Clouded judgment. Can't make that shit up. When spirit wants to give a message, they'll give a message. That's why I'm more of a channeler. Here's the thing. You will be hearing from this individual. This direct communication has some clouded judgment, though. They have an agenda for why they are returning. Advice for you from Spirit. No reversals on the advice. Look at this. This is your worth. You are showing up as the Empress. They're showing up as the reversal of the Emperor. Okay? This is your worth. This is your well-being. This is what you've been working on. That's yours. Spirit is saying that is your ticket. Your ticket. Be careful because you got a page. You got someone here who's going to be showcasing you a very small offering, but it's clouded. Hey, we should partner up. Hey, I miss you. It's small. It's not big. And the clouded part here is they want a piece of what you have. That's what I got. All right, Aquarius, if that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages in my community at Harmonia Friends at my website, where you can see extra readings, its entire growing vault, meditation library, teachings, intuitive practices, the whole vault. But if you just want to support the channel, become a subscriber and a member over on YouTube for additional perks. I did set up for the YouTube to have a live members only Q&A where you guys get to ask your questions, because I know my personal readings get blocked really quickly. I'm already booking out into July, but it's because I'm taking some time off, guys. Okay, so that's why my calendar is full for the one-on-ones. But if you want those mini readings, tarot ones, that's when we're going to do the members only lives. Those quick check-ins, one questions. Pisces is up. July. That's right. I'm going to be gone. I'm leaving a chunk of time here to be with family. So, yeah, do it. Sign up now so you have it in there. I have all kinds of readings. You can do one-on-ones with me. You can do channel messages. I'm also a medium. All kinds of stuff over there. I do mentorship as well. I help individuals hone in onto their intuitive compass. All right, Pisces, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. Yeah. And my digital workshops that I all have are becoming digital courses. And so they're slowly coming back out. It's taking a lot of time to make these courses that were live into digital courses, but I'm doing it. But it's cool. It'll be good. Pisces, current feelings. Misunderstood. The real version never made it past the rumors. Now they're stuck defending what they never said. Oh boy. So they held back. Court date. The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. It almost feels like, Pisces, this relationship isn't fully over. You may have, it may be officially a court date, like a divorce date for some of you. But this is a collective reading. So let's look at this as a final date of judgment. You put a timeline on this for a reason. And some of you, the timeline is because there is a separation going on. I get it. But this individual is no superhero. Look at that. The cape is like, ooh. Someone's feeling very misunderstood. Currently, how are you showing up? No reversals on initial story plan. How are you showing up? Ooh. Dang. The Tower, you are making changes left and right. You are dealing karma left and right. The Tower, you are so unexpected. If you're coming in here, do you do this? Do you do this for the living? Do you hand out truth like a living? You're creating tower moments for individuals? Dang. You are breaking up so many patterns right now, Pisces. You're changing a lot of habits. You may even be changing the way that you dress, changing where you live. You're having a complete identity shift here. Purging. Get out. Don't want it. Done. Off to Goodwill. How does this person perceive you? They perceive you as someone here who waited patiently and then got bored. I think you put a deadline on this individual. There's that date. If we can't go anywhere, then we got to call it quits. What triggers this person about you? Because when you light a fire, all hell breaks out. Phew, look at this fire. Bye. I think you're like the phoenix. I think Pisces is like the phoenix here. If you have to, what the phoenix does is it will self-destruct and not just burn itself down and die. It will burn everything around it because it's creating a radius of safety when the wings come back up so that it can fly and expand higher. Debbie, you just called Whiskers. It's Friskers. Friskers, he just heard you. I heard him coming stumbling down. He actually just came down here. He must have intuitively felt you were coming. Current feelings here for you. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, again, I think that this individual had a reality check. The coming off is very stable, methodical, caring, nurturing. They care about you a lot. Some of you don't believe it, but they do. How much you occupy this individual's mind? Well, a lot, because they don't want to see this connection completely gone. But what's tied to this is something to do with the long haul. So this has to do with either marriage, long-term commitment. This person here's slow. They like to take their time. Some of you would consider them a time waster. So they do care about you a lot. Do they show it enough? No, that's where they feel misunderstood. I think the two of you have a completely different love language. The internal conflict here with this, the moon energy, a lot of fears. I think if there was clear communication and not an individual here who's distracted, because I do feel distracted, Pisces energy, that's you. All right. There's a lot of conversations that don't happen between the two of you that should be out and open. There's a lot of assumptions that you know everything, what's going on. And some of you are like, well, write it down. Be open. But at the same time, if you two are at a different vibrational match, you're not going to hear each other. You just simply aren't. What is this person's true intentions towards Pisces? The Ace of Cups here reverse, and some of you aren't going to like to hear this, but they're hoping to lessen your expectations so that you can pour a little bit more into them. Okay. This is something here where they want to burn this fire, say, okay, stop. All right, Pisces, stop burning things down. Pisces, stop reacting. Change the date. Let's move it. I need more time. You do have an individual here who wants more time and effort, but for you to emotionally feel bad for them, that they need more time. So they want you to wait. Next likely actions here, the Nine of Swords here reverse, that this individual is going to start relaying that worry and fear and try to guilt trip you. And some of you, if you don't hear from this person and they go entirely quiet, it's because this individual here doesn't have the kahunas to say they can't step up. Potential direction here is the Two of Wands here reverse. I would not be surprised if this individual moves into another connection really, really fast. I would not be surprised if they give another connection here something more. There's Friskers. I can feel them. I just feel that this person here is hoping. There he is. There's Friskers. Okay, you can't come on there. He's like, what's this about? Tell me what this is about. You know, I think this person here is hoping that you will give them more of a time limit, stop things from happening, and, you know, let them figure out where they want to be. There's a lot of clouded judgment here, but also some of you, they may throw another relationship in your face. Advice here for you. Remember, no reversals on the advice. High Priestess, you already know. You already know. You see this? Look at it. She's looking in the books. You're looking in the books here for the answer. This person, I'm just going to flat out say it, they are a coward. You already intuitively know this. All right, buddy, you can't. I know. He wants to sit on this guy or this gal. It's like, stop sitting and waiting for this individual. He just almost sat on the cards. Sorry about that, guys. You already know. With the Ace of Swords here, the truth. You don't have to dig for it, Spirit is saying. All right. Silence is the truth too. All right. That's what I got here for you, Pisces. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. And we're going to move on to Aries. Aries is now up. We have Aries and Taurus. And don't forget, we have 2 collective bonuses here. Yeah, Friskers is a little punk. What sign is Friskers? I don't really know, because I got him my gotcha day, which is the one I celebrate. He's almost 10 now. But that was during the winter time. So I got today, and I got him about 2 years, almost 2 years old. Aries. And he's the first cat that I adopted. I used to volunteer a lot at the animal shelters, but I failed as a foster parent. The 2 that I have, I failed as a foster parent because I took them in. And I had to stop volunteering there because I was taking animals in. Like, I just couldn't, I was not a good person to volunteer. So now I just donate money or donate my time, but I can't work there because I end up, you know, I have Snow White syndrome. But he was the first cat that I kept his name, because his name, which is actually Friskers, like frisky, Friskers, just suited him. So he was perfect for it. He's very much, I call him my it's very much like a dog. I call him a cog. He plays fetch. He follows you everywhere. He comes to his name. All my cats come to their name, but he really is very dog-like. He will follow you. He's an indoor cat, but he's gotten outside with me, and he will follow me right by my side. He's my baby. Welcome back, Sugar Daddy. Oh, Papa. What's up? Papa's in the house, hanging out on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I was the cat lady. I was the cat lady. I had 6 cats at one point. I was the cat lady. All right, now down to 3. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, what's going on here? Sober life. With no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. Okay, someone's sobering up. Party scene. The vibe is social. The setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. Some are here to connect. Some just want the spotlight. You know, Well, sobriety might be an issue with this individual, especially if they were in the party scene. But I also feel that for some of you, you were kind of drunk on this individual, like totally head over heels for this person. And all seemed great, amazing. But I also feel as, I don't know, I just heard dumpster fire. So I almost feel like the more time you spend away from this individual, Aries, the more you're realizing, like, what caught my eyes? I have beer goggles on. Who are you currently showing up as? Yeah, closure. Like, you're like, this is an ending. This is an ending. You're like, that was another part of my life. I like, no, that's a chapter I do not want to repeat. You've moved on, you've changed. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. I think that even when you travel, you might have been, into the party scene back in the day, but I just feel this energy here. If you cleaned up your act, and if you weren't ever in the party scene, it's just that you weren't falling for an individual here who was a player. Because I do feel that, oh my gosh, the Four of Swords, how this person here perceives you as someone here who's a recovering addict of love and heartbreak. You haven't had a lot of communication with this individual. What triggers this person about you? You cleaned up your act. You got clean. Taurus and Libra energy here. You know your worth. And I'm using, like, you got clean. Some of you don't have that issue. I'm just saying you cleansed yourself out of codependency and addictions when it came to an individual who you may have thought what you were in love with, and it was truly limerence. And if you don't know what limerence is, you should look it up. It is a trauma response. But I feel this energy of desire, needing, wanting, clinging, anxiousness. It's all kind of dissipated here for you. You're not clinging to the past. You're seeing it as, yeah, that was an old part of me. The current feelings here for you. Reversals are now up. High Priestess here, reverse. I think they know exactly how you feel about them. There's no secrets to that. You're an open book now with that. You haven't held back on there that you're over. You're done with them. How much do you occupy this person's mind and their true intentions? Six of Swords is they're watching you move on. Their true intentions here with the Devil here, reverse, they haven't changed, though. They're stuck. Some of you, they're stuck in another relationship that's karmic. They're getting dealt some karma. Okay, but some of you wore the karma, meaning you were the karmic for them. They didn't choose better. They chose less than. Capricorn energy. This person here is choosing to stay in something that's way more low vibrational, easier, doesn't ask questions, doesn't ask a lot much from this individual. Yeah, they just keep watching you. I think this person just spies on you. I think they're in shock that because you're so different. And this is something here that this individual did not appreciate. I feel the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, it's wanting to claim you. Claim you for credit, claim you and use you. Some of you just use you. I'm sorry, but I feel like this person here just used you. Next likely actions here. Look at this. The Two of Swords. Look at all of these swords. 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, this person here feels incredibly stuck. They don't know how to change their life. They don't think that there's anything better out there. Yet they spend a lot of time watching you move on. It's not that there were emotions there. They don't feel good enough. They don't feel like they could bring the truth here. And the crossroads here is they're sitting here with those emotions. They're sitting at a bench while you are rowing away. So there's some uncertainty here of like, is this really over? Is Aries going to come back? They don't want to believe it. This person here does not want to believe it because you always put the work into them. You always said that you would stay. So there's a part of them that thinks if they can just sit in this notion and wait, that eventually you'll come back around. Advice for you. This person does not take any actions to fix or correct their lifestyle. And they're surrounded by look at this. This is about you, your happiness, what you can go towards. Okay. That's what you're going towards. The Four of Wands, which is celebration, home, family. Some of you, the best thing you got out of this is the kids. Others of you, you were going towards a healthy relationship where the two of you are in it together. All right. This is like the next relationship is going to be the relationship that you stay in. It's not going to be this. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aries. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Community where there's extended readings, teachings, meditation library. You also get discounts on all of my private services, or you can simply just become a member now on YouTube or Twitch to gain the perks of when I do my Access Lives for members. All right. We are officially on Taurus. It's bonus train time. Who's ready? All right. So for those of you who are new here, well, welcome. Good to see you. Make sure you guys are hitting subscribe or like or follow wherever you maybe are on Twitch or on YouTube or on Facebook. We appreciate it. But also, this would be the time, guys, to put your energy in here, whether you're watching the live or the replay. Put your energy here, what you want the dice to roll, because you never know what's going to roll. Go ahead and do that while I'm shuffling for the last sign here, which is going to be Taurus. And we're going to then move on to the collective dice. Star says, Star Lova says, I have 2 cats, 2 dogs, and a leopard gecko, a tortoise, and a yellow belly turtle. You sound like me. That's how I used to be. I grew up with so many pets. It was like home to me. But now most of my, like I said, this is the least amount of pets I have, but I have a lot of wildlife where I live. And so that has been very rewarding to be able to give back to the wildlife. And with me and my traveling and stuff, because my family's from the East Coast and I'm here in the UP all by myself in the UP. I love it out here, but definitely out of the grid. All right, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus. Big break. A major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. When Frisker shows up, it's a gift. It's a reward. I think somebody here wants to give you some lovin's, and it's not Friskers. Toxic ties. This isn't a victim villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both, you're not gonna like this, where both sides are contributing here to the destruction. Okay, so the two of you the two of you together had some toxicity. How is my collective here showing up right now? Oh, happy. Free, you're doing better. You're very present, showing up in Leo energy. I just feel like, I don't know, you're at peace. How does this person perceive you currently? This is a friend. I think you had a very deep bond with this individual, but I think that this could also have been a situation where Taurus, I don't know, it feels like a situationship or friends with benefits. But there's a deep friendship here. And so they still consider you a friend. They perceive you as someone here who has a lot of reciprocity. You're fair. You share. But what's triggering them is that you're not quite sharing with them like you used to. Chariot energy, something could have happened last summer. Yeah, last summer. Look at the summertime. Some of you, this has been over a year. Currently, their current emotional state here for you. God, they have a lot of love for you. Distance does make the heart grow fonder. Some of you, this is a long distance relationship. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is an individual here. I mean, I feel that they've had some time here to think, to recover, to breathe. But I also feel they know that they held back their emotions, their love. Some of you, this individual was in denial. Their internal conflict here. The Two of Wands tells me that the internal conflict is, how do I make this official, and is it too late? So Taurus, you have an individual here who may have needed some time to clear their mind on where this relationship was. Some of you, the issue is there's a deep friendship here and they were afraid to lose the friendship. And so it was easier to keep it in a friend zone area, but they lost you anyways. And so this is an individual here who knows they want more. They know that you originally wanted more. Let's see what the true intentions here. Yeah, judgment here is that they were wrong, or they didn't, I think they misjudged it. There was clouded judgment here on what this connection actually was. And so this is an individual here who may have breadcrumbed you, who might have said, no, we're better off as friends. It was very platonic. But I feel for you, the freedom came in and was like, listen, if you don't want this connection here, I'm not going to face it. Why would I give you all my best? So there is a big break here, I think, because you broke free and this individual broke free from the illusion. Yeah. The Five of Swords, look at this energy here, not the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands. This is where it's all breaking out for this individual. If this person here had to, if there's been a break here and there was other people in the way, they may have taken bad advice. Some of you, they listened to the wrong people. Some of you, they listened to individuals who were jealous of the connection and they sabotage it on purpose because they didn't want this individual to change, because that meant they would be spending more time with you. Others of you, this could have been just confusion here of going through other relationships and then ending up comparing them all to you. It looks like they look like brooms, don't they? They look like brooms of like sweeping it off. You know, they're just kind of like sweeping that all out, all those relationships that don't mean anything to them. That's where their likely actions are right now is look, they're heartbroken over you. But here's the thing. This individual is cleaning up their act. They are. The Five of Swords, Five of Wands here, minus that Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. Is there going to be communication this month? No, but there are relationships that this person is dropping now. You know, they're heartbroken. They're finally really identifying the grief, which they were ignoring the whole time. Advice for you dealing with this. Advice for you. There might actually be a union here. There's a possibility here of a reunion here, of actual like putting the effort in both. If the both of you can reset this and not bring the past in there. Others of you, it is a self-love journey here, but you know, you got the devil energy combined with this. Very lustful. The one. You are the one. Okay. And you know, but there's that karmic energy here where this individual had to go through some karmic ties. The two of you were holding this cup with possessiveness. But now the possessiveness needs to be changed on both sides. Remember, this isn't a victim and villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing here to the destruction of old ways. All right. That's what I got here for you, Taurus. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages. Our Harmonia Friends community, where you can get readings and teachings, intuitive practices, and discounts on personal readings. Or you can now subscribe on Twitch and on YouTube. You can join the members only area too for perks and stuff over there. You can check it out. All right. We got our collective bonuses. They're coming up. So a lot of people have dropped off because they just think the readings are over. So let's do a roll call real quick. Who's here? Who's here? We got two more. Two more readings. Vasha is still here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Diane is still here. Nafa is still here. Star, you better be here. I'm just kidding. Kay is here. Welcome. Venus is here. Welcome. Bernadette is still here. Welcome. Scorpio is here. Kay is here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We are finally at the two bonus collectives. All right. Star, I'm going to have you do it because you don't have any delays, but Debbie, if you can be the backup. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Let me get Nightbot here. Those are the directions. All right, let's do it. Taurus is back up. Taurus and Aquarius. We also have Aquarius energy. Cancer. Cancer is here. And Scorpio, two more. Gemini's in the house. One more. And Pisces. Man, we got a lot of water. Hey, Storm. Welcome. A lot of water. Wowza. Hey, Unique. Welcome. Let's give Star and Debbie. Oh, look, Debbie got it quick. Whoever gets it first. Thanks, ladies. Stars, yours just came in. That's so weird. I must have missed it. It showed a delay on mine. You're like, no, I did send it. I missed it. I saw Debbie's. No commercial. Debbie, don't play. Star actually did it, but there was a delay in me looking down, so I saw Debbie is prettier. You guys are funny. You both are beautiful ladies. All right, collective, here we go. We have Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, and Pisces energy. All right, these may be in your chart or in the other individuals as well. If you're cross-watching, you're going to have to flip the narrative as though it's like, you know, not you that I'm reading about. But if no signs are here, don't worry. We got another collective bonus. Okay. And just always listen to your gut. Sometimes intuitively you just feel into it. All these signs are energy, guys. And then plus, depending on what you're looking at, Western or Vedic, your signs are going to be a little bit different anyways. Invite only. Collective, the real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen. X drama. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. Wow. So you're going to receive a message from an ex. You are going to be receiving a message here. How are you currently showing up? Remember, no reversals here. 8 of Swords. Oh, some of you don't want to hear this. Some of you are like, I've been hearing, I'm going to hear a message for how long, Tanya, and there's nothing coming. There's fear here of not being strong enough. You know, am I going to be entangled in another lie? Or am I going to be hold back myself and not completely react, meaning like punch a person in the face because they're so rude to you? You know, I just feel this energy here of fear of how you're going to react. So don't close yourself off, collective. I feel this energy. This is channel, but I feel this energy here that whatever this person did to you, that was not just humiliating, but publicly humiliating, that you're afraid sometimes to go to different places. And this actually, you know, happened a long time ago to me, but I can understand it. Where, you know, if you're afraid to run into somebody because of how you're going to react or what they're going to see or what they're going to say, or, you know, is he just going to open up a can of worms? But I almost feel like you alter your route, or you're afraid sometimes to leave the house because, or you're afraid to date again for some of you. Yeah. How this person here perceives you is a mystery. The moon energy. They don't know a lot what's going on. Intuitively, they dream about you a lot. They see you as someone who's very mysterious. Someone who's gone quiet, who has gone dormant. What triggers this person about you? 7 of Swords. Did you leave this person unread? Did you get a message before with this individual? There's something about an unread message. Or if you block this person, it's just this energy here of like, you know, them wondering if you, what you thought, what you said. Will you read it? Currently, how do they feel about your reversals or nail up? Guarded. Blocked. They know they hurt you really badly. They know you have your walls up. The quietness and the silence cuts them deeply. Silence says a lot when you go, I mean, a lot of people say, well, silence says nothing. No, it does a lot. It's loud for this individual. How much do you occupy this individual's mind, collective? A lot. It was just something, the way the two of you met, connected. But I also feel this energy that this individual may have either been in another connection. You could have been too, but it never was the right time here for the two of you. And so this individual ruminates a lot about, if it was only at a different time that I was with collective, they will be able to open those walls. Their conflict here and weakness. Yeah, holding on. This is a person here who was afraid to open up. This is a person here who was afraid to give. Some of you, they were holding on to the baggage of their past. Could even have been another relationship. How can you go anywhere when they're holding so tightly and deeply rooted? Ex drama. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has an emotional pull. So you know this person here. Some of you're a long distance from this person. You've moved on for quite some time. There are true intentions here with you. You know, they're stuck. They're choosing to remain stuck. But it's easy to be stuck on you, because they're unhappy with this. So I think this person, you're dealing with an individual who has a lot of insecurities, and these insecurities get the best of them. So they remain in things that are not really that great for them. Their next likely actions here towards you in June. Page of Pentacles. Listen, this is all still stuck energy. Even though this is a Page of Pentacles, you know, this is an opportunist. I think this person here is not necessarily taking an opportunity here with you. They're wondering if you've ever read that letter or ever read that message. You know, this is a person here who, if they never sent the message, they're rewriting it and then backing out and then rewriting it again. But, you know, they're not taking the bigger opportunity here than to just send it. They're holding back. Potential direction here, if nothing's happening. The 9 of Pentacles. This is an individual here who, I think they're dealing with some codependency. You know, they need to work on their stability. They know that. Will they do it? I would say that it's going to take this person a very long time to get there. Hey, Jocelyn, welcome. I think this person here is tremendously stuck on this connection of not hearing back from you, or an unsent invite, or an unsent message that they never truly sent to you because, well, you're gone or you block them. Advice for you dealing with this individual. Yeah, you have a new start. But you know what? Here's the thing. This individual taught you a lot, because you realize how much you could actually give to others and weren't giving back to yourself. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But I also feel that for you right now, this month, this shifting of self-worth is that you are trying not to, you're trying to put yourself back out there with confidence. And confidence in this reality, and knowing that if you do bump into this person, or if there is a message here, that you'll be able to handle it. So Spirit wants you to be a little bit more optimistic about not only your worth, but what you can handle. Like, you can handle a run-in with this individual if you do. You can handle a message if you get it from them, whether you choose to remain silent or you choose to lead it or you choose to read it. All right. The next move, Spirit is saying you need to trust your confidence. All right. That's what I got here for you, collective. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends community. And if you would like, you can now officially join members on YouTube and on Twitch for extra perks and members only content. We got one more collective reading here. We do. Let's get the train whistle. Let's get it back. This will be the final reading for the evening, guys. Final reading for the evening. We are officially at the end. Now, reminder, I no longer will be on live on Friday evenings, and my Sunday All Signs Week Ahead is moved now to Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Time. So if you'd like to join me again on the mornings of Saturday, I will be here. But if not, you can always catch the replays. Make sure you guys check out my upcoming schedules. I'll post the schedule for next week coming up. It's going to be a little bit all over the place in the next 2 weeks since I'm going to be away. It's going to be more like pop-up snail. Yeah, summer season is here. Summer season is here. You'll see me on Saturday. If you're around Saturday morning, I'll be here. I will be here. All right. I want to give a special shout out. First of all, Birdie single-handedly got us to the collective here. So shout out to Birdie for the first collective. Diane helped as well. Debbie, thank you so much. And Shirley and Birdie again for the second. You guys rocked this evening. Thank you so much for your donations, and let it be fulfilling and pay it forward to you, because I always feel when you give back, it always comes back in bigger blessings for you, and you all deserve it. Thank you for unlocking this for YouTube, for Facebook, and Twitch. All right. We always go a little bit longer with this spread. We just do. Here we go. We're going to roll. Let's roll. Capricorn is, I'm sorry, not Capricorn. Aries is in the house, not Capricorn. I got a little bit. There we go. Now Capricorn's here. Capricorn is here. Apparently I did see Capricorn. So Aries and Capricorn are here. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio is back. Gemini is back. Dang. A lot of repeat signs on this one. A lot of repeat signs. Thank you, Star. Sorry for the hiccup, guys. I'm like, I swear I saw Capricorn. I just picked up the wrong dice. So we have Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini twice, and Scorpio. If you have this in your chart, this reading may be for you. But if you feel intuitively guided to listen to this, then, well, it's message also maybe for you. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Collective, live and learn. Mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. Oh, spiritual lesson. Spiritual spanking. Status symbol. Someone's chasing symbols instead of substance and wondering why it still feels empty. This person cares a lot about, well, what other people think. Status is important to them. How this relationship makes them look. They have a reputation that they want to keep. Let's see how you're showing up. The Seven of Cups. A little bit confused. There's uncertainty here, overwhelmed. It almost feels like my collective here got bamboozled. That you thought this relationship was going somewhere, and now it's not so certain. And so you're kind of overwhelmed because you're looking at your status like, what's happening? So you're kind of evaluating your options, but you're not picking an option right now. You're just confused. Dang. How does this person perceive my collective? King of Pentacles. One who's like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're very mature. You are looking for a commitment, a stable offer. So this person here, look, you see the status? There's something to do with money. And I'm sorry, I don't want to say it's about looks, but I do feel like you're not this person's particular type. And so looks are important to this individual. But there's something about perceiving the money or the worth, what you can do for them. Thanks, Kay. What triggers them? 3 of Swords. You know, they don't want to appear as the bad guy or bad gal. This feels messy to them, but they also don't like to be the one who breaks hearts. Which sucks because I feel like this individual knows that this is causing some confusion, some grief. But what the trigger here is, well, let's just keep this and see where it's going first before I like commit to this. So I do feel like you have a commitment phobe. Current energy here. Yeah, see this person here. I feel like they almost put you on the back burner because they are wanting other chances if there's something better out there for them. They care about their stature. And some of you, it's money. How much you occupy their mind with Judgment here reverse. They don't like that you, like, you see, you project into them. They don't like to be the villain. They don't like to be the bad guy. They don't like to be showing out you're being shallow, you're being judgy. So what's on their mind here is you are going to throw this all back in their face. And that is going to be publicly going to ruin their reputation because this person here likes to show themselves as the nice guy or the nice gal when that's the least thing they can do. I would say this person's a covert. Internal conflict or weakness here is the Lovers reverse. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They've never fully chosen this connection. Gemini energy. This is an individual here who is on the back burner to see what else is right for them. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords. Yeah. Truthfully, authentic, logical. Logically, they're like, let's see what's out there. But they also come off as cold. With that Judgment, though, with you being on their mind, is the 4 of Cups, is that they're just so disappointed because they're not really seeing what's being offered to them. This person is in la la land. They're in fantasy. All right. They care what people think of them. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You know, their true intention here is a peace offering, is love, but they'll only offer it based on expectations being met. And so this person here is like, just forgive me, or like, you know, that 7 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, this person here is intending to leave you, but they're distancing you, and that sucks. They keep their distance. Their true intentions here is to let you chase them. What do you have more to offer them? Their true intentions is for you to be restless. is for you to like come back here and accept whatever this role is, whether it's just as a friend or someone who has to wait. While they're looking around. Their likely next actions here is to lie, is to cheat, is to project, is to play victim. This isn't upright. This is a person here who's pouring all of the issues of, well, that's why this collective and I will never work. They are too much of this and that. Potential direction here, the Knight of Pentacles. It's all about what they can get. And they have no problem stringing people along and taking their time as long as it makes them look good. They care more about their stability, not yours. They don't. Advice for you if you're, resonating with this. Advice for you, collective, if you're resonating with this. Gosh. 3 of Pentacles. You could never give this person enough. I think some of you, this was a work relationship or it was a friends with benefits, but you just watch this individual entertain other connections. And that was the hardest part, is because they kind of went dormant and quiet on you and just expected you to just wait or come chasing after them, when they wanted to, but it was always based on friendship here for you. Yeah. Spirit is saying, if this person does come back around, protect what is yours. Defend yourself. The leaving was the answer. The confusion here for you, I think there's some of you, you're like trying to look at your other options, but I don't think love is an option right now here for you. And I just asked, I said, what's underneath the deck here for them? What do they need to work on? It's your vitality. It's what makes you happy. Look at yourself in the mirror, how beautiful and amazing you are. Give those compliments back to you. Book that vacation. Take that spa day. Do something for you for a chance, not for other people, okay? This is something here where I feel right now, presently, it's about working on your happiness, your well-being, all right? That's what I got here for the collective. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit. And thanks again to my moderators, Star and Debbie, for being here, and Papa too. He popped in. And I will see you guys on, Saturday morning. Okay? You guys take care. Have a good weekend.